As a scuba instructor, people often ask me, is diving dangerous? And the answer that I always give is diving is as dangerous as you make it to be. Now, if you have like 3 or 4 trained divers doing a shallow dive over a reef, the risk is pretty minimal. But if you're feeling froggy and you want to go do a solo cave dive on normal scuba gear, the risk suddenly increases quite a bit. That's why dive planning and risk mitigation is such a huge and important part of scuba training. Plan for the worst, handle it at your best. Now for me as a scuba content creator, I often find myself kind of away from my dive group, filming a pretty fish, or not having a dive group at all if I'm diving solo. The risk that comes from this is I'm not within arm's distance of a buddy to grab their octo if something were to go wrong with my gear. And then that leaves me with 2 options. Either a CESA, a controlled emergency swimming ascent, which if you're anywhere below 12 meters can be a risky play, or option number 2, meet Davy Jones. Now in my career, I've accepted this personal risk quite a few times, simply because I didn't have the assets for a pony tank and a completely spare regulator system. But that's why I was so excited when I found out about Spare Air. Spare Air makes an all-in-one redundant air system that's small enough to clip to your BCD. There's no need for a spare regulator system because the mouthpiece is right there on top. This thing is amazing because you can fill it up with a normal scuba tank, clip it to your BCD, and then hope that you never have to use it. Like I said earlier, diving is as dangerous as you make it. So having this always filled and clipped to my BCD makes me feel a heck of a lot safer. Spare Air isn't meant to replace proper dive planning, and it's not meant to give you a few extra minutes at the end of an incredible dive if you've run out of air. No, it's meant for the worst case scenario. And for me, that's something that I would always rather be prepared for than not. I am a huge fan of this product. I'm going to be using it quite a bit, and if you're a diver anything like me, I would highly recommend adding it to your kit for that extra peace of mind. Hope that you never have to use it, but be real grateful you got it if you ever do.